Hello everyone, in today's video we will be looking at a team which I used to reach legend and above in previous season in Go Battle League in Pokemon Go. So the team is Swampert, Noctowl and Pidgeot. You can see I am running Muddy Water on my Swampert because these battles were done in Sunshine Cup. I think the cup's name was Sunshine Cup, where there was no need to run EQ. So the team is really good, and if you want to use it in a Great League this season, you can definitely try it. You can like change Pidgeot with Kanto Ninetales or Charizard, and this team will do wonders for you in the Great League as well. You can change Muddy Water to Earthquake for the Great League, but in Sunshine Cup, Muddy Water was the move because with this move set, I was able to get to like from 2600 to 3100, 500 elo gain. These battles uh, are in the range of 3000 to 3100 to show you some high level gameplays. And let's get into the battle. So here we have Noctowl versus Swampert. This is a decent matchup for us. We can get to this Sky Attack on the CMP type. We will survive this Hydro Cannon, and we can throw this Sky Attack. So this will like almost take out this Swampert. It survives. We can and farms down our Noctowl. We can come in with our Pidgeot, and then opponent comes in with his own Noctowl. So we can this Sky Attack will do like 50% damage. We are gonna go for like CMP tie. This is the CMP tie on Sky Attack to like maximize on our energy, because if you want to like the strategy behind this team is that get shields by using Swampert's harder hitting moves, and then you have Pidgeot to close out in the end with its harder hitting moves, because opponent has no shield. So Brave Words are gonna get no shields, and Brave Word will definitely one shot Mon. So uh, getting into the next battle, we got a bad lead. Opponent we switch out to our Noctowl. Opponent switches to Slugma, Rock Throw Slugma. So this is a bad lead for us. We can get to two Shadow Balls, and I think second Shadow Ball might be able to beat this Mon, but we are gonna no shield. Opponent throws a move, and here we are gonna like farm down this Macargo and Shadow Swampert. Two Hydro Cannons from Shadow Swampert KOs Revenant. So we are gonna throw first Hydro Cannon. Opponent shields. He knows that he has to shield one, and we are gonna go for another Hydro Cannon. And after this, we can outpace it to the to second Hydro Cannon as well. So this Hydro Cannon will either get final shield or take out the Trevenant. And after that, opponent's final Pokemon is Abomasnow, which is bad for us as Abomasnow has Ice type moves which does super effective damage on Pidgeot. So what we are going to do here is shield this move, and after this we will throw Feather Dance, which will apply um apply a debuff on this Abomasnow. And after that we will hope that we can farm it down before like it can get to a move. So uh wing attacks did like decent damage, and now opponent throws a move, and now we are hoping that we can mud shot it down with a Swampert. But with 1 HP and a dream, Abomasnow gets to a move and takes out a Swampert for the win. So GG's. Next battle we have Swampert versus Vigoroth. So what do we do here is throw one Hydro Cannon, and if Vigoroth no shields, then we will throw Muddy Water next time. We won't throw Hydro Cannon as and as Hydro Cannon and Muddy Water has same count, and then we will switch out to our Noctowl because we have to save our team. This is an ABB line team, so we have to save our A to like save our A so that we can beat their whatever mon which like threatens our B mon. We switch out to our Noctowl. Opponent comes in with his own Noctowl, and we are. I think we have some energy advantage, so we are gonna throw this Sky Attack, and opponent will get to his Sky Attack here as well. We are not gonna throw this move because we are gonna shield this move and farm down this Noctowl and have a move loaded for the Vigoroth. Let's see what opponent decides to do. Opponent comes in with Vigoroth, and we lose CMP die, which is bad as this move will take out our will almost take out. Our Noctowl survives with 1 HP and a dream, throws the Sky Attack, takes out the Vigoroth, and opponent has a Swampert in the back. So we can survive one Hydro. We will throw Feather Dance, which will apply debuff on his Swampert. so that our Swampert in the back can survive a Hydro Cannon afterwards. So this is the end game. So we could have like thrown Bravebird and like and just get rid of this Swampert and won the game, but throwing Feather Dance was safer play. We will throw Bravebird this time, but throwing another Feather Dance was the play. Opponent goes for a move because he knows he can farm us down. So now we will come in with our Swampert and hope we can survive one Hydro Cannon here, and then we can mud shot it down for the win. GG's. Next battle we have Swampert versus Trevenant. So bad lead. We are gonna switch out to our Noctowl. Opponent comes in with his Macargo, which is like a bad switch for us as well. So we are opponent opponent's Macargo is running Incinerate, which is better than Rock Throw Macargo. So what we are going to do is no shield this move for sure, and then we will go for a Shadow Ball. If opponent shields, then we can also consider shielding here and flip switch. So we are gonna I think shield. Yeah, I we will shield and we will throw Shadow Ball, and this Shadow Ball will either take out this Macargo or we will get final shield, and it didn't take out because rock throw got gave us two times debuff, and that's why it was not enough damage to take out. But Noctowl can win against Macargo in some shielding scenarios. We go for Brave Bird, expecting opponent won't shield because he will think that we will throw Feather Dance. That's why, and it connected and did a lot of damage here. We won't shield this move, and then we will farm down this Trevenant with our Pidgeot and we can no shield this move even if it's a foul play. It won't do a lot of damage. Trevenant needs two foul plays, and here we can shield it and then fast move down this Gliscor for the win. So throwing Brave Bird was the win con of this game. GG's. Next battle we have Swampert versus Noctowl. So this is a neutral matchup. What I usually do with Muddy Water Swampert is throw one Hydro. Opponent won't shield it. He will let it go, and after this, next move I will shield this move, and then I will throw Muddy Water to get the attack debuff, and then I will switch out to my Noctowl basically. Just before like I can reach a Sky Attack. Opponent throws a move. So basically we fail to catch the move, so we go for another Hydro Cannon, and opponent lets it go. Opponent comes in with Vigoroth. We switch out to our Noctowl save. We are saving our Swampert for a potential catch. We are gonna throw this Sky Attack. Noctowl wins in zero shields, where Noctowl can throw two Sky Attacks for the win, and Vigoroth like Vigoroth loses in zero shield. So we will throw another Sky Attack. Vigoroth is not at a move, and if Vigoroth decides to shield, it can farm us down. But opponent decided to no shield, saving his final shield for his Gliscor. And right now this is looking tough because Gliscor has a lot of energy, though it can only throw Night Slashes, which will do neutral damage, and Earthquakes are resisted. So opponent will go for that. We are going to no shield, expecting that because Night Slash can give this Gliscor a boost, and we will throw this Feather Dance for safety because after this Wing Attacks and Night Slashes will do less damage, and we caught a move onto our Swampert, and after this we can throw another Feather Dance. This will apply debuff. If opponent lets go of this move, then it will KO this Gliscor. Opponent shields, but we can now survive a Night Slash because of 4 stage debuff on Gliscor, and then we can farm down this Gliscor for the win. GG's. Next battle we have Swampert versus Trevenant. So this is a bad lead again. We are gonna switch out to our Noctowl. Opponent comes in with his what was Dawn Fan. We are gonna throw this Sky Attack, which will force a shield. We will throw another Sky Attack. Dawn Fan wins CMP tie against Swampert, which is like crazy. Dawn Fan was really good in Summer Cup. So here we CMP dive with the Dawn Fan onto the Sky Attack. So we will shield this move to force final shield or get the switch, because either getting switch or shield advantage is really good for us. So we are gonna let this move go through, and then we will come in with our Swampert and throw our Muddy Water right away. Muddy Water takes less energy than Hydro Cannon, so we outpace Donphan to a move. And opponent's final Pokemon is Noctowl, and he has Trevenant. So what we are gonna do is throw this Feather Dance, which is not required to be honest, and then we will CMP tie. We will shield this move, and then we will uh, Okay, we won't shield this move because we applied debuff, and we won't shield this move either, which is a bit rough. So we're gonna build up to 100 energy, and then we will throw this Brave Bird. After this, like Shadow Claw does not add up, so we can make it to another Brave Bird, which will KO this Revenant. So that was just me, just like saving shields for flex. So yeah, GG's. Next battle we have Swampert versus Noctowl. Usual matchup which you will see very often. So we are gonna throw a Hydro Cannon. Next Hydro Cannon will KO this Noctowl. That's why our opponent will most likely shield. So what we are gonna do is again bait with Muddy Water, and then we can either switch out or we survive one Sky Attack, and we can throw this Hydro Cannon to take the final shield or KO the Noctowl. So here we are gonna shield this move because we are like saving Swampert for a for something in the back. I don't know what it is, but yeah, we are saving it. Like you can play differently every single time. You don't have to play same. Yeah, we are saving it for Stunfisk, as you can see. We are gonna throw this Shadow Ball. This will do decent damage. We can get to another Shadow Ball, and we can also survive one Rock Slide. Opponent won't be able to like farm us down, so he has to throw two Rock Slides, and after that Stunfisk will get a lot of energy. If opponent does not throw here, we can get to this Sky Attack. This Sky Attack will take out this this Stunfisk, and we win switch because opponent decided to farm us down. So opponent comes in with Noctowl. We switch out to our Noct Pidgeot, and here we can farm down this Noctowl and have a Brave Bird loaded for the final mall. We don't have any shields. We can survive this move and we can farm down. Opponent's final Pokemon is Double. We are gonna throw this Brave Bird, and after this Double is in a Hydro Cannon range. So we have a Hydro Cannon stored, but we will come in with our Noctowl, and we will force him to throw energy, or we can get to this Sky Attack with 1 HP and a Dream to KO this Double, and then almost have a move loaded for the Noctowl for the win. GG's. So we didn't have a move loaded, but yeah, it worked out fine. GG's. Next battle we have up against Toshi, which is a very strong Pokemon Go player. Zionic has shoutcasted his battles many times on his channel. So yeah, it was a disappointment that he's uh, surrendered without a fight, even though he got a very bad lead. So basically, that's what legend players do if they are not seeing like good leads, or they it's just a pain to stay in a bad matchup. Basically, yeah, that's why they decided to surrender. And next battle we have Swampert mirror matchup. So here we are gonna shield this move. We have a six attack Swampert so that we can win CMP tie. But here we are losing CMP tie. We are gonna throw Hydro Cannon. Opponent decided to no shield the move, and we take out the Swampert. We will throw Hydro Cannon onto this Vigoroth, and we got the shield, final shield, and then we can switch out to our Noctowl, and here I think two Sky Attacks will KO. So here we are gonna throw this Sky Attack. Vigoroth will survive, but now after this Sky Attack, because we have some fast move damage on this Vigoroth, we can like try to farm down, but we will go for another Noctowl, another Sky Attack anyways. We are gonna throw this Sky Attack onto the Noctowl. Opponent farms down our Noctowl. So here we are gonna come in with our Swampert, I think. Okay, we are gonna come in with our Noct a Pidgeot, and here we don't have any shields, and opponent is at two moves. So we are gonna try to CMP tie on this Sky Attack, but opponent don't does not throw, or he was not at a move. We switch out to our Swampert to force this Vigoroth to throw its energy, and now we can farm down this Vigoroth for the win. Here we won't knocked out. Pidgeot can survive a body slam, and with 1 HP and a dream, we can win this match. GG's. Next battle we have Shadow Swampert versus regular Swampert. So we don't have Earthquake. We are gonna throw our Hydro Cannon right away. This Hydro Cannon will do a lot of damage, and because opponent decided to no shield, we can shield this move easy, and then we can like catch next move on our Noctowl or win switch, win CMP tie and throw Muddy Water to take out the Swampert. Opponent comes in with Pidgeot. We are gonna throw Hydro Cannon right away, and here we will force Noctowl to throw its move. I think we CMP tied on Muddy Water, which is good. Yeah, we CMP tied here. I'm gonna let this move go through. So now the strategy is to get energy advantage on either Noctowl or Pidgeot. Both will be fine. We're gonna let this move go through, and now we will farm down this Noctowl. Noctowl will get to another move. It won't like KO us, so we don't have to worry about it. Opponent's final Pokemon is Chandelure, so here we are gonna go for straight Sky attacks. Shadow Ball do super effective damage, but we have to take down opponent's shield. So here I could have like got thrown Shadow Ball, but it's fine. Here we can shield this move. It will be a flame charge, and now we can outpace this Chandelure to the next move. We will throw Brave Bird, which will take out this Chandelure, and opponent comes in with Noctowl and gets farmed down. GG's. Next battle we have Swampert versus Blaziken. So this is a kind of a bad matchup because Blaziken can easily shield our moves and counter us down and have a lot of energy loaded for our back mons. But opponent decided not to do it and switches out to his Vigoroth. We throw one Hydro and come in with our Noctowl, and this is a safe switch, safe like switch for us. After that Hydro Cannon, we can go for the farm down and have two moves loaded for the next one, which is I think which is Obstagoon. We can throw Sky Attack here, and after this we can let our Noctowl go down, and we didn't get to this Sky Attack, which is fine. We can come in with our, I think, Swampert. We can come in with our Swampert. Opponent comes in with Blaziken. We will switch out to our Pidgeot. Wing attacks from Pidgeot will do super effective damage on Blaziken's fighting typing. We're gonna throw this Feather Dance to reduce the attack to debuff a Blaziken, but opponent lets it go, which did huge damage, and then we can fast move down whole team for the win. GG's. Next battle we have Stunfisk. Swampert versus Stunfisk. A really good lead for us. Opponent switches out to Blaziken. We're gonna throw this muddy water as a bait because in summer, in like summer, not summer cup, Sunshine Cup, nobody knew that there is a thing known as Muddy Water Swampert. It's just me and my friends using Muddy Water Swampert for the wins. Yeah. So we got a shield and come in with our Noctowl and got a huge energy advantage. We're gonna throw this Shadow Ball on this Stunfisk. We can survive on Rock Slide, so opponent has to throw back-to-back Rock Slides. Two Rock Slides to KO us. Let's see what opponent decides to do. Opponent is throwing first Rock Slide, and if opponent does not throw another rock slide, we could have made it to Shadow Wall, but we decided to catch the rock slide instead. And opponent is not switching out. Okay, opponent switched out now. We can throw this muddy water. It will either apply a debuff. We were throwing this muddy water on the swamper on the Stunfisk, but opponent caught this move. So uh, muddy water gave us the attack debuff, which is good for us. Now we will come in with our Pidgeot. We will farm down this Revenant and have a Feather Dance loaded for the Stunfisk. And we will CMP tie against Stunfisk so that we can apply debuff. And after this, like Rock Slide, two Rock Slides won't KO our Pidgeot. And now we will let this move go through, and we have like some energy on our Noctowl, so we will switch out to our Noctowl, throw the Sky Attack for the win. GG's. Next battle we have. Okay, so this is a 5-4 set, a 4-1 set. With this, I was able to get to like 30-90, and after this, I got this battle, which is I got this set, which got me like 3-2 wins. So this is the final battle, and it will show. After this, I will show you my highest elo for the last season, which was like 31-15 something. So here it is a hard counter lead at Swampert into Tropius, which was very bad. We switch out to our Noctowl. Opponent comes in with Slugma. We are gonna throw this move and hope that we can win switch, but we couldn't win the switch as opponent Macargo survived with 1 HP, which is really sad for us. We switch out to our Pidgeot, and as you can see, it was just hard counter. So yeah, GG's. I can just skip this matchup. I think there is nothing to watch. You will just get bored. In the end, I will show my results. So yeah, 31-15, which is really good for us as last season. Yeah. So thanks everyone for watching. This video is for my playlist where I will record all my achievements in the previous season. So I have already done a triple normal team, which I used to reach expert in season 12, Bay Bay pose, where Bay pose was available as legend pose. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next video.